Hey, what's up, internet folks? It's Dali here from the Shred BMX team, and we're pairing up with FishyDizzle to bring y'all another BMX Race of the Week. And there are 9 other riders in the race with us, including Uvalli, crew leader of the BMX and B, and from Haha BMX, Resident Not Evil, and Haha himself. The name of this race this week is No Translation. No, it's not a map from some far-off land where they use characters instead of letters. That's just what the creator, CMYK, named it as. Now, in truth, this is the only map of theirs I recall playing, and at that, we're watching my first, and so far, only look at the course. And I like to play with no radar and HUD on because I think it looks nice, and it adds a little more challenge, but there are a few drawbacks like not knowing where I'm going all the time. So it's really good when you can play with a whole group and see everyone else going up the stairs and realizing that's where you got to go to. And you seen, I just got kind of caught on the staircase there and flipped over on my side. A lot of bad luck, and more bad luck as soon as I trekked all the way back up there by falling off. Easy enough save though, hopping right back down onto the mid flight of stairs. But still put me not quite in last place, but I was pretty near it, right up until I passed those 2 guys who really just didn't look like they had any idea what to do or where they were going. Well, I of course knew about this little interior walkway through the door. Brings you right out onto the rooftops, and coming out you see all these trees and props, and it looks beautiful, all botanical garden style. And try to go up that ramp there without enough speed, and well, just gonna have to circle back around and get up and give it another go. But I'm very excited to see what kind of track this is like. You know, it looks like there's gonna be a lot of gaps, a lot of little spots to start from without a lot of speed. There's gonna be a lot of double bunny hopping need to happen here. And so when you come up to any little obstacle like this, see me standing still and bunny hopping out. And I fell there, of course, with the luck I'm having on this track. But by landing heavy on that front tire, you can hold R1 and release it again very quickly, a lot faster than you can by pedaling and then holding R1 to jump. And that is like one of the most important fundamentals to BMX riding in GTA 5. We'll take a look at that maneuver and break it down later in the course. But look how aesthetically pleasing this is, riding around these containers and ramps placed up in the canopy of these treetops. It's really cool and adds a level of difficulty too, because you can't see necessarily where you're going. And the treetop props have a unique feature where you can bounce off the top of them, like right there. I was able to jump up and get the checkpoint and clip my tire in another faceplant, and man, what luck. Oh well. Nothing to do but respawn and carry on. Taking a look at the board there, I've actually made a decent job coming back. Sitting in 3rd place with only Haha and Uvalli out in front of me, and well, they'll stay a little further out in front of me as I respawn yet again. But we've caught up to Haha, in fact, jumping onto these angled barriers. And it's absolutely necessary to monkey hop your way through this section, because there's so little room to build speed enough to get up and over the obstacle. And so you're getting a decent look at it from a few angles here. The trick to these, as I mentioned earlier, is to be standing completely still, hold that R1 button and release it up into the air, and then push forward on the left thumbstick, land heavy on that front tire, and be holding R1 again while you're in the air so that you can release it kind of as soon as your back tire hits the ground. You want to release R1 again at that moment so that you can hop and get that extra speed, get that extra height you need to get up and over and catch up to Uvalli here, who just rode off the edge, giving me a chance to get into 1st place. Now all we got to do is maintain the lead as I'm lining myself up on these green containers, climbing this steeply angled one so that we can ride this canopy out. I'm going to flick that thumbstick forward, pull it back, do a wheelie backflip off of this, back into the track, and just, oh man, yet again, just clipping my face onto a tree branch this time, and taking myself out for yet another respawn. My luck this map is, you know, I've had a nice comeback, but some silly deaths all the same. Could have been much cleaner, much faster the way through. And this looks like it's going to be the final stretch. Going up that ramp, seeing some people still stuck on that first obstacle. And there's the finish line. Trying a couple different ways to get out here. Struggled with the finish, in fact. And this one, wheelie bumps and out. And then trying to wheelie up again. Not enough speed. Not the way to do it. Thinking of something else. Wheelie bump out again this time. This time I'm landing forward, trying to double bunny hop up and out. And still not enough speed. Usually passed me for the first place there. And so I went and asked him how to do it. He said, oh, just do that wall climb. And so wheelied out, pushed my thumbstick forward to kind of land in a nose wheelie, and was just spamming R1 and jumping up on that front tire, able to send me through that finish line for a nice second place. And that'll be it for this week. Big thanks again to FishyDizzle for helping put this video together. And make sure you check out my channel, Dali's Treehouse, for a look at some more creative creator content. And if you want to possibly see your race featured here, send a link to @DaliSBMX on Twitter, and it may just get played. Until next time, all, peace.
What? Yeah.